Hey there, this is Franklin Thorpe Gamer with my 500th, or what should be my 500th video special. But it's not. And you guys are like, what is this? Well, this is actually a serious video. Now this won't happen often. Let me tell you, serious videos will not come by. They'll hardly ever come by. But the thing is, I have an idea, and I was thinking of ideas for my 500th video special, and I just kept on thinking and thinking, and then I thought, how many people are really going to see this if I make it? How many people are really going to acknowledge the efforts I put into a 500th video special? Maybe 100 to 150 people who like my content, and there's about 100 and 150 of you who watch my videos. That's fine. I'm happy having any sort of viewer base, because you think that's 150 individual people with their own unique personalities and lifestyles and stuff like that. And it's awesome. It's awesome knowing that I have that. But I get a lot of comments and a lot of messages saying stuff like, you're a great Let's Player, you're my favorite Let's Player, you're underrated, you deserve more credit, you deserve more views. Stuff like that. Basically around that general idea. And I've been thinking, you know, if there's so many of you, or at least there's quite a few of you, who think that I deserve to be more of, I deserve to be further than where I am in the LP community in terms of my viewers and subscribers. And if you really believe that, then let me tell you how you can make me bigger. And I know that sounds greedy coming out of my mouth, but trust me, after I explain this to you, then I can tell you how you can use this to help yourself. Here's my idea, my theory, what have you, whatever you want to call it. Basically, you know, you see these big YouTubers posting these videos on how to get big on YouTube, and this is basically my how to get big on YouTube. But see, here's the thing. I see how to get big on YouTube, and they give these rules applying to, you know, regular video content producers. And I'm not a regular video content producer. I'm part of the LP community. You're part of the LP community. We are the LP community. And the way I view it, I've never seen a video saying how to get big in the LP community. Let me tell you, people who post videos on how to get big on YouTube, they say you have to be unique. It's all about the titles, it's all about the tags, it's all about your fancy editing work. It's all about how your acting skills are, it's all about how high quality of videos you put out. But the thing is, that doesn't necessarily apply to LPs. Think about this. Everybody in the LP community is doing the same thing. It's recording video games with your commentary. There's nothing different, nothing unique you can do about that. You know, there's a few ideas coming here and there, like speed runs and glitches and shit like that, you know. But that does not necessarily mean different. It's still the same principle of playing through a game with your own commentary. And it's hard to stick out from the crowd. And people think the only way you can do things is if you go ahead and you post a video about a new game when it comes out. Or you post a Let's Play of a new video game when it comes out. I was going to do Skyward Sword. It's going to do Skyward Sword. And the thing is, I thought to myself and thought, that's not right. I don't want to do Skyward Sword. There's going to be so many other people trying to do what I'm doing just to get more views. And I'm not like that. I'd feel morally wrong doing that. It's a horrible way about going about doing it. So I thought to myself, it's like, then how can you get big in the LP community? How the fuck does a little guy like me become somewhere like Nintendo Capri Sun or Chugga Conroy? Now, granted, I don't think I'll ever be as big as them, but I will say, I have a theory as to how someone can get bigger in the LP community. It's all about the spreadability. It's not about your titles. It's not about your tags, because all your tags and all your titles are going to be like everybody else's tags and titles. Let's play. There's nothing special or unique about it. So nobody's posted a video on how to get big in the LP community, and nobody will tell how to get big in the LP community, and I think it's because nobody knows. Like I said, the LP community, everybody in it, there's nothing unique. I'm not gonna lie, but that's not a bad thing. The LP community's great. So many good people. But the people like Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugga Conroy, Luke Chin, you know, Josh Jepson, they're gonna stay in their spots. They're not coming back down, and we're not rising up. I'll tell you that much. Because YouTube is so goddamn flawed. But here's my idea, my theory. It's all about telling your friends, telling your neighbors, telling your dogs, telling your wives, telling your girlfriends. Everything. Everybody who's interested in video games and seeing a new LPer. Okay, here's how you can promote me if you think I deserve more views. And I'm not saying this out of greed. I'll explain after I'm done explaining how to do this. Alright. Say you are 123 codename 123. You're one of my loyal viewers. And you once told me I'm your favorite LPer. By the way, I'm very honored to be anybody's favorite. And that I deserve more credit. Well, if you really think that, and this applies to all of you, you can go and tell, for an example, 5 of your friends who'd be interested in LPs and video games. Tell them about me, show them me. If they, speaking hypothetically, if they all 5 like me, awesome, that's 5 new viewers. But tell them to tell their friends. And so what will happen is each of those 5 people will show, hypothetically, 5 more people. That's 25 new viewers on top of those 5. That's 30 new viewers in total so far. But on top of that, you should tell those friends to tell their friends. And it would move by 5s every time, speaking on a hypothetical note. And it would work like a tree. And that's just from one viewer telling their friends and telling their friends to spread the word. And telling their friends' friends to spread the word. All of you can do this. And guess what? I can rise, in theory, in my personal belief, and what I want to kind of test, if you guys are willing to play along, be my little test subjects, not in a mean way, not trying to use you guys, but the thing is, if you want me to be something bigger, then fine, go show people me. Go show people me and tell them to show their friends me. And just spread it like a fucking wildfire. That's really the only way you can go about doing things in the LP community or on YouTube nowadays, because the YouTube system is so flawed. It's the only way I can probably get a bigger viewer base going on here. It's by you telling your friends. And, on top of that, I have another theory to go on top of my theory. It's like a theory's theory. So, people like NCS, Chuggaaconroy, and stuff like that. I know NCS checks his messages. I don't know about Chuggaaconroy. NCS does, though. Maybe he won't reply to all of them, because, I mean, he has a fuck ton of viewers. Well, if he gets a message from me, if I were to be like, I, Sir Franklin Thorpe, send you, Nintendo Capri Sun, a message asking you to check out my videos because I'm pretty fucking awesome. Guess what he's going to respond with? This pretentious asshole wants views. That's how he's going to think of it. And then he's going to be like, no, this guy has an ego, bloated ego. He thinks that his videos are so much better than everybody else's, that somebody like me should check out his videos. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And I know many of you, or just many people, have sent him messages asking for shoutouts and you know, asking him to check out their videos. Because once you have a big guy subscribing to you, and once he likes your content and shit, you pretty much have it made. And, because then he'll spread it to the other big ones, if he really likes you. But, regardless, that's not going to happen if you message him yourself. But here's my theory. If you guys, say 125 of you watch this video, and all 125 of you go send Nintendo Capri Sun a message. Each of you send one individual message telling him that you've been watching my content for some time and you really enjoy me. You tell him that, and he's going to see 125 different messages in his inbox saying this general message. He's going to be like, what is the big deal about Franklin Thorpe Gamer? I need to check this guy out. And then he checks me out, and boom, sham, shamalama. If I get lucky, he'll like it. And then, therefore, he'll subscribe and we'll have everything set up and made for me. But, the fact of them, and I know some of you are going to think, well, maybe he'll think it's a spam bot. What person in the right mind creates 125 different channels to send messages to Nintendo Capri Sun? I, personally, do not have that kind of patience. I don't have that kind of willpower either. I'd feel horrible doing that. But, and plus, it would just be way too time-consuming. Come on now. Think realistically. But, he'd see all those messages, he'd be like, what the fuck is up here? What's the big deal? And somebody also needs to show him and the other big LPers and YouTubers that YouTube's system is so horribly flawed, and that it's only going to keep the big ones big and the small ones small. But, anyway, you tell him about my content, and he'll be like, whoa. And same with Josh Jepson. You tell him, you tell Lucachin, you tell all the big LPers you know. Send them mass messages about me. One of them is bound to check me out, and one of them is bound to like me. At least one of them. And they're bound, since they're big, they're bound to spread it. Spread it more than, well, actually, to be honest, I think the little guys can spread it more widespread than a big guy. But regardless, it would still help a ton. And I'm not saying this for my own good. I'm not saying this just so you can boost my views up. If you really want to make me bigger, if you really think I deserve more credit, you can do this. You can really do this if you want. That would be awesome. That'd be great. I'd like more viewers. Do I care if I get more viewers? Not really. I enjoy where I'm at. I'm enjoying that I have a viewer base of any sort. But the fact of the matter is, I'm saying you can do this yourself. You can go on your channel. If you have a solid viewer base and you think you put out good content, if you put out good content and your viewers think you put out good content, guess what? Then they can vouch for you. They can go and tell their friends, and their friends can tell their friends, and their friends' friends can tell their friends, and it'll spread like a tree, a wildfire, a family tree, you know, just down the fucking line. And you will rise like crazy if my theory is correct. And this is, like I said, I just explained this. You know, it's not just for my own good, but it's for everyone else's good. Nobody ever thinks of how, nobody ever told how you can get bigger in the LP community. Well, based on theory, since I haven't gotten big off of it, I haven't tried it yet. Based on theory, you can tell your subscribers to do this. You have to work as a team with your subscribers if you want to get anywhere in the LP community. Because there's no way of sticking out. You know, these big YouTubers tell you need to be unique and stick out. Put out something that nobody's ever seen. It's hard to do in the LP community. Oh, well, I'm going to sit down and play a video game and commentate differently than somebody else somehow. I mean, your commentary will be different. Your commentary will be unique in your own sense. But the general idea of the Let's Play video won't be different. And so therefore you'll get undershadowed by these big people for the rest of eternity. And I know there's a lot of LPers trying to get big out there, I myself included. And so if you work this way, if you work as a team with your subscribers and try to spread the word around about you, or have your viewers spread the word around about you, since you put out the content, you make all the big choices, and you don't want to go spread yourself around, because then you look like an egotistical bastard who thinks that he deserves more views. But if your viewers are going to other people and saying this guy deserves more views, they're going to be like, these guys are honest people who have been watching this person's content for some time. I need to check him out because they say he's good. He doesn't say he's good, they say he's good. That's what's important. And so basically all I'm trying to say here is it's not about your titles, because your title's still going to be Let's Play. Your tags are still going to be Let's Play. And, you know, there's bound to be somebody out there who's done some sort of game that you've done, or that you're going to do. You know, you plan on doing a game, somebody else is going to plan on doing that. And doing a game first day it comes out may or may not help you. Regardless, though, here's the flaw with that. Even if you do get a lot of views off of it, people only subscribe for that game. They're going to subscribe to you and be like, sweet, new LP, and then once the LP series is over, they're going to be like, man, I'm uninterested. You don't want that. You don't want that, do you? No, you want people to be long-lasting customers of your store, right? Well, that's how you do it. That's how people learn about a new restaurant in town. So one person eats there, and they go and tell their friends about it. And then their friends eat there. Nom 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 nom, that was delicious. And they go and tell their friends. Then there's a whole like herd of people, and this becomes like the most popular restaurant in town because it was spread. The word was spread about it. And that's the only way you can really get anywhere on YouTube as an LPer. In fact, that's really helpful. That's probably the most helpful tip I can give for getting anywhere on YouTube in general, even if you're not making LPs. You know, if you put out good content and your viewers think you put out good content, tell them to spread the word about you. Ask them kindly to spread the word about you. So I'm going to ask you guys kindly, if you think that I deserve more views, deserve more credit, will you please tell your friends and tell your friends to tell their friends and tell your friends' friends to tell their friends and their dogs and their wives and their cats and their oatmeal? Would you please tell them to tell everybody? And once more with the big YouTuber idea, you know, please try that out. But see, I'm not doing this for my own good. This is only if you think I deserve more credit. And not to mention, this is more for your good than my good. This is more so for you to apply to your channels. It's a helpful tip on how to promote yourself without promoting yourself, like without going around yourself and sending messages to people saying, "Hey, check out my channel," and looking like an egotistical douchebag. Okay? Instead, you'll look like an honest, modest man or woman, or man guy thing, and you will get plenty of views, in theory, if your friends if your viewers just tell their friends and shit like that. And like I said, you know, there could be up to like 100 more people off of one friend telling his friends and telling them to spread the word and telling their friends to tell their friends to spread the word. That's just from one viewer. Think, if I have 125 people doing that, 150 people doing that, 200 people doing that, it'll turn into a bigger tree. And then I'll be getting an influx of, like, say, hypothetically, and this is if the theory works, like 1,000 people. Like, say 1,000 people then watch the videos that I put out. Then they see this video, and then they spread the word. That's 1,000 different people going and telling their friends. So each one of them, if they tell one friend each, that's 1,000 more people. But then that just increases by 5. Speaking hypothetically, if we're still talking about like the 5 people tree here. But it's just, like, regardless, it's gonna snowball. The more viewers you have, and the more viewers you have spreading your content, like I want you guys to try to do with me and do with other people that you think put out good content and telling your viewers to do with you. If you put forth this method and you get more viewers, then those viewers are going to see that video or this video, and then it's going to be more viewers showing more of their friends, and then that's going to be more friends seeing that video and showing their friends, and it's just going to snowball. This is my theory. I hope it's correct. I hope it works. I hope it helps me. I hope it helps you. I hope it just helps the LP community. I want this video to get spread around so that people can get I can get a message across on how you can possibly, potentially be a bigger person on YouTube. Well, in the LP community, I should say. Because I know there's a lot of people out there trying really hard who put out really good content, who definitely deserve more views. Not just myself. Like talking about what you guys say about me. You know, it's not just me who puts out good content. There's plenty of people out there who work hard to put out good content. And I think that if we start doing this and telling our viewers to spread the word around, then things will be awesome. But the key part is that your viewers who spread the word tell the people that they spread it to continue to spread the word. And then it moves forward constantly. It's important that that happens. Because if that doesn't happen, then it's just going to have a dead end. It's going to stop. Like if your friend tells 5 people and doesn't tell them to spread the word, then it's not going to spread. It's going to stop at a dead end of 5 extra people. And so that's basically my idea. That's what I think might work if you're looking for something. It's just mostly important to work together as a team with your subscribers. And if it does work, and I become successful, or you become successful, or we all become successful off of something like this, off of an idea like this, then guess what? Then don't forget about the people who helped you out through it. Because really, it's the subscribers who get you. It's the subscribers and viewers who get you where you want to go. Not you, your subscribers. Sure, I may be pressing the button, I may be turning the key to start the engine, but the engine can't run without pistons, and you guys are the pistons to my engine. That sounds so cheesy and actually kind of wrong, but basically, that's how this operates. You guys are the citizens of the United States of America who are supposed to run the community, and you're supposed to run the government and the nation forward. You're just like that. You guys are supposed to run my channel forward. And just like other people's content, you're supposed to run their content and channels forward. Not them themselves. They help too. They're the ones who initiate it, like I'm initiating this movement. And that's how it works. You guys push it forward, not me. I start it. I start the car. You guys push. So, I hope this helps a lot of people. And I hope this helps me, you, and like I said, everybody. And if this does end up working out, I really hope this video gets spread around. I hope you guys have listened to me ramble on for a long time now. It's been, what, like 20 minutes? Holy shit. So, this is Franklin Thorpe Gamer, and please spread the word and the idea of this video. Spread to your friends, spread to your friends' friends, tell your friends to spread it to their friends and friends and friends and friends. And just make it work like a tree. Because spreadability is really the most important key to getting anywhere. When I thought about it logically, it's not about the titles or the tags. Sure, those are important. But the fact of the matter is, it's how you go about doing it, how your viewers go about spreading your content. And like I said, it's important that you don't let it stop at a dead end. You make sure that your viewers or whoever you tell, or like if you're pushing out somebody else's content, make sure you tell your friends to continue to tell their friends, and tell them to tell their friends to continue to tell their friends. I hope this all made sense. I hope this helps everyone. Me, you, and like I said, the entire LP community. Spread the word of this video, and I hope that you guys think this is a good idea, because I really want to get somewhere with my LPs. I want you guys to get somewhere with your LPs. I want us all to get somewhere with our LPs. There's too many people out there who put out good content. And I'm going to admit, Nintendo Capri Sun, Chugga Conroy, and all of them, they put out good content. But there's other people who put out great content too, and I think that it's unfair that they're going to be stuck in the mud the rest of eternity. So it's about time that we all start doing something for the people we enjoy watching. So, this is Franklin Thorpe Gamer. I've rambled on for 22 minutes now. I hope you guys have listened all the way through, and if you have, then thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Well, anyhow, I hope this is a good idea, and hope you guys approve. Bye.